Hello, hello everyone. Glad to see everyone here. We've got a bit of a Goose apocalypse here. Hello, hello. I do not know how to contain these two below me and below you guys. And yeah, good day to everyone. Very glad to see everyone here. I'm very scared. I'm gonna be a bit immobile during this stream because this goose just stole my knife that I used to create a sandwich a couple of minutes before the stream. So I'm very afraid of the guy. Hopefully he does no harm, and I've got a golden goose to protect me. Happy Friday. True, indeed. I actually was enjoying the pre-stream chat. There was a message by Todd K. Someone in the pre-stream chat asked, what usually happens during these live streams? And Todd K wrote, people post IDs unnecessarily. Some people tell them not to do that. Then Sam comes on and tells them not to post IDs yet. And then everyone goes away sad that they didn't win. But quite a healthy summary. But I should point out that these streams are mostly aimed at also showcasing in-game content that is going to be released in just, a couple of days from the stream. So you can guys get a glimpse of content ahead and, get an idea of what to prepare for, what to expect, maybe get some plans on hero upgrading in order, all that. And don't be sad if you don't win the giveaway. It's more of a complimentary thing. And we have a lot of people here. Already 700 of you here. Hello, hello. Goose is better than Aiden. St. Thomas, I'm gonna tell you a bit more about Goose a bit later. I'm actually very excited about the hero. I spent a lot of time tinkering with him. It's a very fun little concept. But first, so that everyone goes away with a gift from this stream, let us, get us to a secret mission. Chapter 2, Mission 12, Nameless Road. Hi, Sam from Costa Rica. Hello, Gabby, 28. Hello, hello. Sevens are in the chat already from Gojo, if I did not mispronounce the name. Actually, the geese are still here. The geese are following me from every screen. Hopefully they're not on a game screen because this will be a disaster. You won't be able to see anything. Hello, hello. So guys, be sure to get yourself a complimentary on the house gift from Sam in Chapter 2, Mission 12, Nameless Road. It's the usual recipe. Some boxes, some energy for your campaign needs. Grab that. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be available for 3 days. So everyone who watches the YouTube recording, hello everyone. And you can also, if you're watching this in the recording, you can also grab the mission. It's going to be available even after the stream ends. Sam, have the geese invaded the campaign? I haven't seen them. Hopefully they didn't. I haven't seen them on the map or anywhere for that matter. So yeah, Seven's in the chat. Thanks for the gift. My pleasure, GD. Let me see a couple of questions. They're actually protecting some sort of golden egg. Not sure if it has any significance. I didn't touch it. It's vibrating randomly. Not sure what is this all about. But yeah, let's get back here and let's get our plans for this stream in order. First, I know you guys are very interested in what we can expect from the new season with Goose. Not only Goose himself, but I think the most, discussed part of the season is the updates to Arena Mode. And this is what I'll be dissecting very carefully, very detailed, so you can get a lot of information from, what I can show. And hopefully I can bring some clarity, bring a lot of knowledge to you how it's gonna work with the start of the season on the 9th of June, so the Monday. Yeah, the egg is hatching. Hopefully not. I'm not prepared to handle any baby geese here. Hopefully. What are the updates for the arena? Peter Barron, let's get to that. Let me jump to the game and hopefully avoid the violent goose with the knife. There we are, a micro Sam, a very little one. As usual, I get myself downscaled so you can get all of the glory of the game captured on my screen. And we are gonna dive straight to the arena changes. This is a development build. Please pay no mind to the cosmic amount of emeralds and gold I have. I have a cosmic amount of like almost every resources on this build, but this build is not real. This is nothing like on the live servers. You won't find an account with these numbers, with my name on it. This is just a thing for showcasing. Hello, the money. Oh my God, Victoria, do not panic. I did not steal anything. It's just artificially created money. It's like, I don't know, I'm like printing them on this build, basically. Well, but let's get to the arena. So, let's get to it. You also see I have a lot of battles available, but it's not true. It's artificially created numbers. So, I do not have a lot of opponents here because this is the development version where, you know, only a couple of people have access to this. It's usually for like testing and showcasing, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So, first, what I got from the developers. The developers sent me the calculations, and they told me that the overall number for all players of emeralds that the players are gonna gain from the next season of like the arena is so 200 million emeralds more. So overall, all players, this is like the overall addition to the pool, 200 million more emeralds. This is just, you know, the first taste of why these changes are, you know, important and how valuable they are. And I'm gonna break it down following step by step. Let's first discuss what we are gonna be seeing on Monday, 9th of June in Arena. We are gonna see no changes to the basic rules. The arena is still gonna behave like usual. You can expect it playing completely the same. There's still the same good old arena. You have your opponents, you have your attacks, you do that, you climb the ranks. But what we did change is the rewards, the way the matchmaking system works, and how you climb the ranks of mostly like how you earn trophies. The numbers are a bit tweaked, and so let's get in order. What in terms of rewards? So rewards are now are more widely spread, so people will start gaining emeralds. Let me showcase it. Starting, let's see, like the Iron 1, Iron 2. There are some promotion rewards. Let's see. So the daily rewards with emeralds are gonna start with Silver 1 and going up there. So this is like a more for a wide access to emeralds for people still learning the ropes, still upgrading the heroes, maybe like trying to learn Hero Wars and what the battles are all about. So in terms of matchmaking, what we can expect. Now the matchmaking will be a lot more precise, and it's gonna be placing opponents that are very close, or, you know, as close as possible to the power of your team. You probably all know that during the previous seasons, you can like sometimes go to arena and spend like some time refreshing the enemies until you get someone you think you have a chance of beating. This time, this process is going to be sped up. This time, we're not going to be sitting there just clicking the refresh button over and over. This thing is going to bring you close in terms of your power opponents right off the door, right off the bat. You're getting them and you can fight them most of the time. Maybe you don't like the team composition, then you refresh. But in terms of power, these guys are going to be very equal to what you can see in your team. And we are going to climb ranks a lot more faster than usual, because now you probably already noticed something like that on the live version, but this iteration will only improve that process. The amount of trophies, the number of trophies that we gain from victories in attack are a lot more than what we lose in terms of trophies if we lose in defense. This is true for almost every league here, except the leagues like somewhere in the upper echelon, because the upper echelon leagues are a bit more hardcore, and there you will be losing, you know, If you climb a lot higher, you can see that the difference between what you gain in terms of trophies from attacks and what you lose from lost defenses is somewhere around equal. But that only applies to these leagues, like something like this. You'll see the difference diminishing. But for everyone a bit below, you'll be seeing that you're climbing leagues a lot faster. Because if you win, you win. Even if people attack you at night while you're sleeping and your Hero Wars Alliance game is turned off completely and people are like, okay, let's get him. They probably won't be able to diminish and destroy the progress you gained during your play session with victories. So, that's, I think, about it for the changes that I mentioned. So, rewards, matchmaking, and faster climbing in terms of leagues. And these are changes that we made based on feedback of players. We compiled it, we looked at it, and we saw that these are like the main things that require our attention on the developer side. So we talked about matchmaking being a lot more precise. And so what do we mean by that? We mean that for the precision to be achieved, we need to calibrate the system. So this is a big announcement. Listen, people. This is a big announcement. Because we're launching this new matchmaking system, we need to reshuffle all players in Arena. So when the Guus season launches on the Monday, on the 9th of June, you can expect dropping in your league significantly. It's going to be based on your hero power, but you will probably end up in somewhere around, let's see, I think between like silver and gold. That's the average player will end up there after the drop. Please do not panic if you see that, because this is intentional. Everyone is going to be experiencing that massive drop, and this is created in order for the system to find the players with the required power and place them near each other in the matchmaking system. Once we get that thing going, people will reach new leagues. The system will calibrate itself basically in terms of like players' activity, players' power, if it's going to be increasing or not. It's going to make the matchmaking system work as intended. So a big drop in the beginning of the season, expect that, but you will be able to climb to the point where you were before pretty easily because of the changes made. Let's see a couple of questions because I've been babbling non-stop. 1K daily are great, St. Thomas says. Yeah, I'm going to be breaking down the rewards. I'm going to show you off, show all of them here so you can see them before they launch on the live version. Little Moon says, I need Mushy Shroom Stone Soul. Oh man, this is a very good question. Let me first go out of the leagues. And for the people that really need souls for Mushy, a good update to the arena. As you know, currently on the version we have right now, before the 9th of June, there are some restrictions in the arena shop. Some items are not available for people who did not reach a league like of a certain caliber. But right now, the arena shop, with the launch of the Goose season, is gonna feature Mushin Shroom Soul Stones for everyone who needs to upgrade her, and the shop will not have any restrictions in terms of leagues. Every item on the shop is available to every player participating in Arena and gaining coins that should be spent in this shop, that can be spent in this shop. So yeah, hopefully that's a good, update to the shop, because the restrictions are, people said, why they're there? There's a bit no sense why they're there, so we decided to get rid of them. And add Mushin Shroom Soul Stones for easier access, because Mushin Shroom is sometimes featured in the meta. You can sometimes see her, so that's how it goes. Hopefully that answers the question of where you can get your stable income of Mushin Shroom Souls. Blackstone V1 says, nice. Jay says, I need one more Mushin Shroom Soul Stone. Jay, wait for Monday, grab yourself a pack from the store. It's going to be an app. If you need one more Soul Stone for an Absolute Star, then you can start off Monday with an Absolute Star Mushi. Easily. Absolutely easily. So, let me get to dissecting the leagues. Let me click through them. I'm gonna, staying here for a couple of like seconds. So this is available in terms of recording. Good question from Impulse 9. Let me see. Sam, is there a process for purging powerful accounts that are inactive, abandoned? I guess new season reshuffle might solve some of that, correct? Due to the fact that it's going to be reshuffling the entire rating, these people are going to be stuck somewhere around, like if they're not getting any more like hero power, they're going to be stuck around in a league that is, you know, sometimes similar to the people who are trying to beat them. They're just going to stay there, I suppose, as defense teams that are not going to increase in power, so like players. But is there a process for purging powerful accounts? If we talk in arena, then they're probably going to stay, and they are not going to interfere with the league process, because the leagues do not have any restrictions in terms of like player numbers until you get to top 50. We'll get to that a bit later. Which leagues are dropping? Everyone is going to be dropping in the start of the Goose season. I saw that question. Good question. Any players? Okay. Do not see any questions that are related to arena yet from the chat. Let's click through the rewards. So, also, please pay attention to those interested in the how many trophies you need for reaching every league after the update on Monday. You can see that above as well. So, the good news is I'm going to be touching upon the promotion rewards a bit later, because these are a bit exciting with the changes. So Iron Free, we see the promotion reward increasing a bit. As you can see, while we're in Iron and Bronze, the daily bonus mostly consists of the coins. But here, once we get to Silver, the daily bonus starts to get emeralds in its pack. So it's a good thing for every newcomer to, you know, show their power, try to fight their way at least like to Silver. If their prowess is high enough, this is going to be a very stable way of earning emeralds for them. And also, please pay attention to the fact that you are going to gain daily bonus rewards based on the league, the highest reached league you reached during the day. So if you were fighting tooth and nail for your spot in like Silver 2, you may like started the game, and you were like, oh man, I fought to Silver 2. I gained the promotional reward, but I was dropped out of it because I was attacked. Do not worry, because if you reached Silver 2 during the day, the next day you will receive the reward for Silver 2, because it was the highest league you reached that day. Surprisingly, I get a lot of defense success overnight. Well, that's probably a sign of good team building, because the meta requires knowledge. And a good defense team is a good way to passively increase your trophies number. Silver free. As you can see, we're getting to gold. Gold 1, gold 2. Some promotion rewards include energy, gold 3, emerald 1, emerald 2, emerald 3, Champions 1. Now, I already mentioned it very briefly, but Champions Leagues now do not have a limit on the number of players. So everyone, if they're good enough in arena, are good enough in team building, and good enough in combat, will be able to earn their place in Champions League, whether it's Champions 1, Champions 2, or Champions 3. But we need to fight for it. Because, as you can see, Champions 1 has a daily reward of 300 emeralds, and it needs like 11,610 trophies. And then we get to Champions 2, and we get a daily bonus of 1,000 emeralds. It's a lot. And as you can see, there is a difference between 300 and 1,000. But please pay attention to the fact that Champions 2 is a bit of a hardcore league, because you will need a lot more trophies than usual to climb to Champions 2. So be prepared for tough challenges here on your road to Champions 2 or Champions 3, which will feature 1,500 daily emeralds, and top 50, which can be reached only from Champions 3, will feature a daily bonus of 2,000 emeralds. So yeah, this was a lot of info, like a lot of info, and dumping it in terms of like live streaming visually through audio is can be tough to maybe get your head around. So be expecting a good, very detailed post on our official pages somewhere around the weekends that will detail everything that I've been saying about the changes in Arena in a bit of a more like, readable style. It's going to be something that you can look at visually, sit there, count something for a bit, maybe like get an understanding of where you want to climb or where you need to go from, like where is the most like comfortable reward in terms of daily rewards for you. So yeah, the detailed posts are going to be available on official community pages. You can see the Facebook pages, you can access our official Discord. Be on the lookout for that during the weekend. So, and a good news, some good news in terms of promotion rewards. The promotion rewards can be gained repeatedly. What will happen at the end of each season, starting with Goose season? When you reach the Goose season, every player, like with the finale of the Goose season, the start of the new one, of the next one, will get a bit of a drop into leagues below. That's, how usual like rating works in player versus player games. And this is made in order to ensure that the system that matchmakes you with people of your hero power level is working correctly. So once the season ends, the system is going to drop everyone a bit and allow you to climb once again. And these promotion rewards that become available once again for you to gain are going to be a way for you like to compensate the loss of a daily reward with the drop that you are experienced. So if you were in Emerald 1 and you dropped a couple of leagues below, you will still be able to reach Emerald 1 with the next season, and you will gain the 350 emeralds once again when you reach it. So it's kind of a way for the system to give back the emeralds you might have lost in terms of daily rewards. Whew. I think that's it. A lot of numbers, a lot of information to get your head around. Let me get a couple of questions from the chat. Is there a prize for joining live stream? Sorry to ask, I'm new. Tats, we have a reward available in the secret mission. Complete the mission in the campaign mode. Chapter 2, Mission 12, Nameless Road. That's gonna reward you with the secret live stream gift. Let me see. A lot of messages. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you explaining. Glad to help, Donnie. Let me see. So if I'm gold free, how far will I drop? Iron, I think it's based. It's not based on rank. It's not based on your amount of trophies. You are going to be placed in a league with the start of the Goose season based on the hero power. And from what I gained from the developers, people are going to be spread out somewhere around silver and gold leagues. So expect silver and gold on average. Sometimes there are exceptions. You might see someone placing a bit higher, someone placing a bit lower, but silver and gold are like a good, a good way to expect where you're going to be dropping in the new season. There are no precise numbers on my end here. Unfortunately, I cannot give the precise information for league you're going to be reaching based on your hero power, but silver and gold are good estimates. So yeah. So in terms of rewards, because of the matchmaking changes and because of the way you are going to be gaining trophies now, it's a bit of an easier climb. You're not going to be expecting being stuck in a traffic jam in gold forever, because gaining points is a lot more profitable to you than losing points in defense. It's gonna be excelling your process of climbing leagues, and you can expect during the season to climb to the leagues you were before, or maybe even higher than you were before these changes. So you are either going to gain the same rewards, or if you're aiming higher, you're going to be earning even more in terms of emeralds. So I think that's about it for the league and arena changes. Tobias, could we go on? Tobias, let me see a couple of more questions, and then we'll go to Goose. I know that Goose is expected. Can you show us the Goose shop? Touch my Goose. What is this? What is going on? No giveaway today. Giveaway is going to be here. We're going to be giving away 10 of Absolute Star Gooses. Let's give away some goodies. Okay. People are expecting the Goose, so I'm going to give them the Goose. I hope you got a bit of a slight understanding of how the arena changes are going to work. You can go through the recording once we end the stream and go over everything that I've stated, or expect a detailed post on the official community pages that will get into the nitty-gritty of it. But now, let's get to the Goose. To the Goose. The first thing I'm going to mention, it's related to the Goose. Relax. It's related. We are going to be having, on the 9th of June, launching some Brawls. The Brawls are going to be featuring Tristan. And why is Tristan important? Tristan is pretty important for the Goose. So I'm going to show off the Brawl shop as usual, so everyone can grab like a screen cap if you're interested in what to expect here and what to gain from here. But Tristan is what we really need from here, if you don't have him yet. Because Goose, there he is, in all of his glory. I'm the biggest fan of the animations given to Goose. Goose is a trickster. Goose is a bit of a wild card in Dominion. The dude is a hero, but the dude is a bit of an insane, deranged hero. Has a bit of a deviousnness to him, but his skill kit is very enjoyable. So, Goose is a support hero from like a healer hero, even mostly. We'll get into what he does right about now. So yeah, and he's from the Way of Honor, synergizing from heroes from there. So let's get into breaking down the skills. These like little geese animations are very funny. I really like this one, who's trying to like grab a boot and gets scolded. Beautiful. So, Goose's abilities are as follows. How much honk for Goose, please, people? Honk for Goose. Goose is deserves all the honking in the world. So, Under the Wing, the ultimate ability. It's gonna be restoring health and giving a gold feather to each of the allies present on the field. Passive effect of the golden feather, it's gonna raise an ally's critical hit chance for 8 seconds. If golden feather is applied to an ally again, the duration of this effect is extended by 8 seconds, so it stacks. And the health regen, as you can see, the formula for it is 150 physical attack plus a bonus, and a critical hit chance increase is 5% physical attack plus a bit of a bonus. Depends on the hero's stats at the beginning of battle and doesn't change during it. So what did I mean when I said Goose is a support hero? Yes, he does heal, but for us, it's very important to note that the guy increases critical hit chance, which is a very, very essential ability for some heroes in Hero Wars Alliance. And I've brewed a couple of teams already when I just saw this ability. And when we go to the next one, Feather Squad, you can see a bit of a tornado with the geese there. It's gonna give a golden feather to each ally in front of Goose. So the tornado goes through the lines, and it's going to give a golden feather. As you can remember from the previous ability, the effect stacks, and when an ally has a golden feather, their health is restored each time they receive damage from enemies, based on 30% physical attack on Goose, and a bit of a bonus, there. So, let me see the third ability. Health regen, as you can see, the formula, 15% health, extra health regen for each remaining second. It's once again based on the golden feathers. If health of an ally with a golden feather is supposed to drop below 25%, then before that happens, this health is partially restored. The amount of health restored is increased for each remaining second of the golden feather duration, so the stacking comes into play. The golden feather is gonna disappear after triggering this effect. So, this is a death prevention mechanic, something along the lines of what you can see in like Aiden. Aiden also has an ability to prevent the sudden failure, the sudden organ failure of the hero that is standing in Aiden's midst. So Goose works a bit like that. If your hero has a golden feather, maybe a stacked one, then this thing will save them from death, even if it's like very imminent. It's gonna heal them up and allow them to stay in battle a bit longer. And the last ability, Honkageddon. Absolutely fantastic name. Heroes' critical hits do not deal extra damage, meaning Goose's critical hits do not deal extra damage, but restore health to all allies around the target and give them golden feathers. If an ally has a golden feather, all their critical hits deal increased damage, and honor heroes deal extra damage depending on their current health. As you can see, Goose becomes a lot better with each ability you unlock for him, because the effects are applied to the golden feather. So Under the Wing and Feather Squad will start you off with an ability that will allow you to grant golden feathers to your heroes. But the way the third ability and the fourth ability work, they're gonna increase the usefulness of golden feathers as you go very drastically. Aiming for honor heroes, sorry about that, voice cracking. Too much geese, Honkageddon got to me. So we aim to buff honor heroes, critical hit chance heroes, and overall sustain the heroes on our team from very dangerous attacks. So yeah, that's like that. Satori's new best friend. Yeah, I agree. You can experiment with Goose a lot, and let me show off the other aspects of him. The guy has a talisman of feathers. It's a strength talisman with crit chance as his bonus stat. Yeah, so the artifacts for him are as follows. Golden Goose, it's toughness artifact, a bit of more survivability granted to everyone in the team. As you can see, the book, a pretty standard book. It's a warrior's code with crit hit chance and physical attack. Yeah, and the Ring of Strength, adding strength. So yeah, Goose is a strength hero, so you get yourself a couple of skins here. I'm gonna show off where you can get the skins. The glyphs are as follows: physical attack, health, crit hit chance, armor, and strength. And that's it for that. Let me get into how you can get the talisman. So, with the launch of the Goose season, we are going to be expecting these events here. Let me scroll through them. It's the standard adventure. It's the standard season quest, but still, for those new to Hero Wars Alliance, I'm going to show off the rewards here. These are the coins that you're going to be spending in the season shop, in the seasonal adventure shop, to be exact, and these are the capsules of energy for you to play through the missions of the adventure. The path to greatness. I expected a pun. I really expected a pun with the Goose, but it's just the path to greatness. And the Master Squad is a quest line based on defeating the final boss of adventure, and it will reward you with the Talisman of Feathers that I showcased before for Goose, for 40 defeats of the final boss. So, in terms of other rewards, you've probably seen quests like this before in the Polaris season, because these are mostly similar. You upgrade Goose, you gain a bit more resources to grow him or other heroes even more. Depends on your choice. So yeah, increasing the gift of the elements and completing the quests to Path to Greatness, gaining some rune spheres. A very useful thing to have. Hero Brawls are just like that. These are the seasonal points for the season of Goose. And these are the Brawl tokens. So logging in, spending emeralds, These are the mastery coffers available in the Brawls, in the Brawl shop. Energy of Evolution, spending energy, scoring VIP points, beginning expeditions, opening chests in Outland, the way up, chest in tower, successful fighter winning battles in Brawls. And that's it for the events to showcase. The Tournament of Power, you can expect one with the launch of the season. And the season looks like this. Let me take you around the map a bit. Really enjoy these balloons. Very goofy looking. A golden goose there. Oh no, the knife goose is there. I'm gonna scroll away in fear. This little shroom is trying to fly, but I'm not sure he's gonna have any success. But we'll pray for the guy. Maybe one day, shroom. The shop is the skin that I showed off, the dapper skin for the Goose. Some fragments of his first artifact, and these are the contents we have here. Like this. And yeah, that's about it for the season. Let me show you what the stat for the dapper skin is. Goose, come here. We need you. The dapper skin. It's the magic defense skin. Boom. So yeah, that's about it. All right, I need to show you guys the season pass. The valuable rewards here are the rune spheres, the chaos core, mastery chest, and an angel skin from Mushi and Shroom, and a hero away certificate, as you can expect. These are the rewards. There's an avatar of Tristan in his sports skin. You can expect a couple of skins dropping during the season that are gonna become available for the heroes. Some sports themed, because you see the football field here. So yeah, that's about it for showing off the Goose in terms of like his skill kit. But let's get to combat, because I really want to show off what I cooked up with the Goose. So let me build an insane chaos team, right? Let me build like something way out of the ordinary. Like someone upgraded a Peach, got Aiden and Kayla, got a Cleaver there, and got, I don't know, a Jorgen. And this is like H. Not gonna bother with the name for this pack because I want to showcase something special here. What Goose does with his critical hit chance and damage increase is basically help a lot to already existing packs and heroes who aim to deal critical hit damage and win through that tactic. So, the first team that comes to mind that can be buffed with Goose is the classic. You know it, people. You know the name. The Fart Pack. The Fart Pack of Artemis, reworked Artemis. Fafnir, we got ourselves a Tristan because he's available in Brawls. And we grab ourselves a Goose for more survivability for Artemis. We know how fragile Artemis is. Even with her new skin, she might be a bit from the health we really need from her, because she sometimes falls a lot faster than we can expect. And we can enhance the pack with a tank of your choice. Maybe you pick Julius because of the first artifact, or you grab a Luther to destruct the enemies by, pointing some attention to him. So let's go to battle. And I'm gonna show you off how that works with Goose in their midst. Let's see. Fat Goose. Yeah, Fat Goose is a very good name. Please, guys, let's normalize the name Fat Goose for this pack, not fart packs. So as you can see, these guys are sustaining a lot more damage now. As you can see, like Artemis is standing very comfortably there, and she's shooting like usual, but Goose protects her and even Luther. Oh, we're choking the Goose. We're choking the Goose. We got the ultimate ability. We got the golden feathers for everyone. Luther still stands, despite you probably saw Luther being on the verge of death there. And yeah, He was on the verge of death, but the golden feather prevented him from failing. And as you can see, Artemis comes out like as the main winner of this battle. She's insane if you add Goose to your honor Fat Goose pack. I'm gonna even let's prove that doing X10. Let's do an X10 battle because it's very beautiful. It's like the pack really needed a help from a very weird old man with a couple of stolen, grown geese. It seems that this guy with the goose here, with the geese here, was the key to making this pack shine a lot more. So X10, 10-0. 10-0. Absolutely destroying the Chaos pack. Aiden, Kayla, nothing stops the guys. So be sure to use that pack if you're aiming, if you need an advice from Sam himself. If you got a Fartimus pack, the Fat Goose pack, turn it into a Fat Goose pack because this is gonna be insane. That's animal cruelty. These geese are enjoying that. They wouldn't be staying with Goose they wouldn't be staying with Goose if they didn't enjoy the fact, if they didn't enjoy his company, right? No way. Wondering who's Goose's hard counter. I think if you ask for my opinion, I think Goose, even if enhancing the right heroes, it's very easy for him to counter damage that is dealt several times through small like fractures, like a Kayla jumping in, dumping the fire rings around the team, dealing damage. But high bursts of damage are a bit finicky. You can sometimes expect, if you encounter a couple of heroes that deal very high damage with one hit, sometimes the golden feather is gonna disappear, and then the second hero deals enough damage to destroy the hero before Goose can cast another feather onto the hero that is damaged. So I think high bursts of damage are going to be a weakness. Be careful with that. Other than that, be sure so that, golden feathers are there and the team is going to be pretty much victorious in a lot of cases. Let's see. Show us how you choke the goose again. I'm not sure I can do that on YouTube, but no, I can. Let's see. Another pack I've cooked up. Guys, actually, give me a team to put into defense. Give me something, meta. Give me something you encounter during your gameplay. Something you want to be defeated. Way of Honor faction is cooking. Yeah, I really enjoy the fact that we're getting a bit more buffs in terms of like Goose arriving to Dominion for the Way of Honor. Oh, okay. Joshua Coleman says a bit of a more variation in Chaos with Lars. Let's get that. Crystal, Lars, Aiden, Cleaver, Peach. Let's do that. Peach, Cleaver, and Aiden for the heals. This is a team from Joshua. Let me write it down. Hopefully not hitting the mic too much. Joshua. So, what you can do here with Goose as well, we can bring the Fat Goose back, but it's not going to be interesting enough. It's something that is very, powerful, but let's cook up something else. What we have in mind when we say Goose is enhancing critical hit chance, we usually think, we can grab ourselves someone who deals stable critical hit damage. Yasmin. And, as we know, Yasmin gets a pretty good synergy with Tristan, because when she jumps with her first ability, she's gonna deal a couple hits to the enemy heroes, gaining Tristan some energy in return. So this is a pretty good way to combine Goose with other faction heroes. So Goose is multifunctional, as every healer or support hero in the game. You can find some additional uses for him that I did not know about even during my experimentation with him, because there is something you can do, something you can cook up. You can build around critical hit chance, you can build around honor, the Way of Honor faction. So yeah, let's get ourselves a Sebastian for a critical hit chance increase, and maybe grab ourselves a Julius for the first artifact effect. And let's see how we deal with that. Eternity team. Oh yeah, I actually had one. I had an idea for an Eternity team. I'm gonna show that off a bit in a sec. Oh, we got... Oh no, Yasmin is down. I think the tank was a bit of a misplay. But I'm gonna run an X10. Choking the Goose. Let's choke the Goose, people. Start choking your Goose in the chat, please. Everyone. Simultaneously. Choke the Goose with Sam. It's a new hashtag. Bring it to the masses. Get it viral. Okay, maybe the Chaos faction is a bit of a tough way to sell the combination with Yasmin. Let me run a bit of a rerun here, but with X10. Because I had some success with that pack. Let's get that. 2-8. Maybe not a great counter to Chaos, but still. Let me see. Choke the Goose with Sam. Why is Grey Diamond trying to stop the hashtag bringing in the masses? Choke the Goose, please. People, get to choking. Okay, let me get another pack to get through. Oh yeah, Yasmin, Sebastian, Dante, and Octavia. Oh, that's a good pack. Let's get that. Let's get that. Oh man, my chat is running wild. I'm trying to keep it stable so the message with the team does not go away from me. So, oh yeah, Yasmin, good combination. Oh yeah, Yasmin worked pretty good in tandem. Sebastian on the enemy team, Dante and Octavia. A bit of an Eternity team. Okay. Let's get that. And that's from Marco. Let's get going with the Marco's defense team. So, let's go here. And what I want to show off as well, there is a bit of an interesting combination here. Let me get that. We can get ourselves an Octavia Dante as well. We can get ourselves a Goose. And then maybe like a Corvus for like your Eternity combination here. And we can get someone who dodges a bit. Let's get maybe Sin Mao, just for the sake of it. Let's get that into battle. Because this is a pretty interesting combination as well. Because Goose is just, you know, a pretty good way to enhance anyone with crit hit chance in your team. But no, it seems not here. Sam showed off a good fat Goose team, and then keeps failing here. But that's the usual for Sam. What are we good at? We're choking the Goose here. Man, not a good show, but still. Let me get an X10. We do not trust the automated battle because I assure you guys, I'm good at the game. I assure you, I'm very good. Oh no, I pressed to battle again. I wanted to do it X10. Man, it was victory. To prove a point, it was victory. Joking Goose is not working. As you can see, it's working right now. It's a victory. Not an X10 though. Not an X10, unfortunately. Goose with Satori, show us please. Okay, let's try Goose with Satori. Maybe like bring a bit of a... Let's get some revenge on the Chaos pack suggested by Joshua. Right. Let's get Satori here. Let's get something like that with Rufus. Good combination now with the reworks coming in. Let's get our Goose in there. And maybe... let's get ourselves a bit more control. And an Aiden. No, we do not need an Aiden, I think. I don't think we need an Aiden because we have Rufus for healing and Goose as well. So let's concentrate on damage dealing. Let's maybe get Folia here. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm not sure. This is a pack that I'm cooking up on the spot. This is not something that I came away from the lab with. But let's see how it works. I already see Satori aimed with Golden Feather. Choking the Goose. We got him. We got him. Everyone's ulting. Ooh. Looks pretty good. If I do say so myself, Satori casts another ult. Does not have a Golden Feather currently above him, but still manages to bring down some damage. To bring some damage down onto the heads of the enemy heroes. Boom, Cleaver gone. Pretty good showcase. Thank you so much for suggesting Satori with Goose. Works pretty good. Works pretty good. Do not overheal, I suppose, in this case, because Goose is going to be able to sustain your heroes. Maybe like throw a Rufus for additional healing, but should be good. Should be good. Everyone is ulting. Is that what the young people call it these days? Griff, it seems so. I'm not very up to the slang either, but still. Alright, let's get a couple of more testing battles on the way, and then we will proceed to the giveaway of 10 gooses. 10 gooses for you to choke freely. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see. That's a challenge. I see a message from Jazz. I had a couple of seconds to read it. So, Farnimus pack is weak against Kaden, Oya, Tristan, and Astaroth. If Fart wins against that with Goose, he's worth it. If not, then nah. Oof, that's a tough challenge. I do say so that Goose is worth your time, even if we do not manage to defeat that specific team, because maybe you can get some use from him in your teams, even if you are using someone who relies on constant damage dealing and can deal crits. This will be good. And let's create the pack suggested by Jazz. Let's see how good it is. And he's weak against Kaden. Kaden, come here. A pack of Kaden. I suppose the sibling pack, the full-on team. Let's get ourselves a Tristan. Boom. There he is. There's the guy. Astaroth. Boom. Kaden, Oya. Oya. We forgot Oya. Let's get. That's the challenge. Oh, sorry. Challenge. Jazz challenge. Okay, let's do that. Let's get the pack here. With Luther. Let's get to it. Luther coming in. Tristan ulting. Oh no! Artemis is down. I'm gonna run an X10. Tough luck on the Artemis. Drawn out, I think, by Oya. She's very close to her. It's very tough to compete with Oya, who brings Artemis out of the pack to hunt her down. But I do think that if you get some ults ahead of time, or maybe use it in defense, it should be good. It should be good. Let's see. It seems like a defeat here, but let me launch an X10, just for the good old time's sake. Maybe with Julius. Maybe let's get... no, Julius, Oya. Pretty bad idea. Let's get Luther still. Battle X10. Oh no, man. Sorry, Jazz. Your challenge for the Farnimus pack proves pretty tough. But I think that's the basic counter of Oya to Artemis. That's, what you can expect. Because Oya Artemis does not bode well for Artemis in these cases, unfortunately. Let's see Sin Mao. Yeah, that's a good idea for the pack, because it's an honor pack idea. I was cooking a bit of a team with Sin Mao here. I think because it's an honor pack, we should bring our A game in terms of other heroes here. Maybe let's bring... I don't know. Maybe let's get ourselves a Tristan as well. A Luther here. And for the last one, let's get a mirror match, actually. Let's get a mirror match. Let's try Ishmael, maybe. Crit hit chance? What do you think? Let's try that. Boom. Let's get ourselves a mirror match in. And we get ourselves a Sin Mao. Get ourselves an Ishmael. Let's see that. Progress team, please. Anna, I see your request. Let's maybe finish up with the progress pack. Soleil, I see fans of Soleil in the chat. Cornelius, some fans of Cornelius. Can you explain what crit hit chance means in terms of numbers? In numbers. Let's get to the formula because it does not roll off my mind very quickly. Oh, as you can see, in defense. Pretty good. Pretty good in defense. Defense capabilities of Guus are quite powerful. Very nice. Let me throw an extend here. Just because I'm very interested in how this turns out in terms of like attack defense balance here. Throw it like this. And battle extend. Let's see. Okay. Okay, sure. Weird. But yeah. In terms of numbers here, what we got is an increase based on the formula of 5% physical attack plus a bonus of 1,200. So increase the physical attack of Goose and you got yourselves an increase in ultimate during the ultimate. How do I join the giveaway? We are going to proceed to the giveaway after the last battle with the progress team. So let's get to it. The trainings. Let's get a progress team here. I'm not sure I tested it against like a specific progress team, but let's get something very like fresh off the bat. Something based on Polaris. It's a bit of a recency bias, but I do enjoy myself a Polaris pack in terms of like progress heroes. Let's get ourselves an Isaac perhaps. It's gonna be a progress pack. And I'm gonna try. Let me try it with the newly enhanced Fat Goose pack. Yeah, I think that should be good. Let me battle extend. Oof. All right. Let me recalibrate it a bit. Maybe we'll throw a Satori into the mix. I really enjoyed the Satori way of handling this stuff. We get ourselves let's grab ourselves a control hero and maybe like a Sin Mao. Just for the fun of it. Mr. Sam, can we do same last time with beer team? You remember? I do remember the beer team. Still have 2 minutes, I think, before we can start the giveaway. Let's see what this bodes for our team with Sin Mao. I really want Sin Mao to shine, but I think against the progress pack, gonna be tough order. Ooh, some good damage for Isaac. Can we defeat a team that is aimed at handling magical damage if we enhance the team with Sin Mao and a Way of Honor in terms of like Goose added to the mix? I think we're going to be stable in terms of healing here. But will we be able to defeat the team with a couple of bursts of our ults here? Because we already got rid of Orion there. Orion is down. Which one? Honk giveaway. Ooh. I see there's some drama brewing in the chat. What is Honk? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is honk? Grey Diamond, can you spill the beans? Sam, Xingmao. Sorry. Mispronunciations are with me for the rest of my life, I suppose. It's always tough. This is a battle for the eternity here. Not enough damage because they are handling the magic damage sent our way. What is honk? Don't mess with the honk or you'll get the bonk. What is honk? Give the people what they want. The honk? Grey Diamond, you need to spill the beans. What are we aiming for? Do you want like Goose against Goose? Is that what you're saying? I can like give the only honk I can have. This is just a honk, you know. Is this what you are people? Was this what people are craving these days? Honk Ultra Pro Max. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just gonna honk it away, and then we go to the giveaway. I'm getting confused. The geese got either to my mind or to the chat's mind. Sam, they don't give a honk about this. I'm lost. I'm lost, people. You lost me. This is a Dorian versus Dorian all over again. You just got me trapped in the same thing that I've been trapped before. Let's skip the battle. I'm not sure. I want to see that happening. It's just the healer against the healer. Honk first. You want me to honk? I'm not sure how to honk. It's just something like, I don't know. You guys are weird this time. I was thinking like, oh, I got a Goose themed hero. I've got a lot of weird stuff to showcase. But no, you guys are being weird. The geese are running the chat. That's for sure. Let's get to the giveaway until the geese control your minds forever. Because we need to get a handle on this thing. Let me set this up. Gray, be expecting a slow mode decrease. For the sake of, let me actually showcase the secret mission while I set up the giveaway. The decrease in message delay is coming in. I'm setting up the giveaway on my end. And guys, if you are still are unaware of the gift we have for this live stream, it's available in Chapter 2, Mission 12, Nameless Road. So yeah, grab that. And now, I've set up everything for the giveaway. So let's get to... They've broken the egg, actually. These geese are breaking the eggs. Not sure what it's up with the egg. Something hatched while we were away. But yeah, let's give it. Based on the keyword Goose. Boom. People already know their deal. We got 10 Absolute Star Gooses to give away that are going to be arriving to your in-game mail on Monday with the start of the new season. So let's get to it. 1,300 viewers here. Very fun, very fun. Hope you guys enjoying the stream. Let me get you a tip here. A giveaway tip. You post exclamation mark Goose once for the participation. Once is enough. Do not spam it. It does not increase your chances for winning. If you win, there's going to be a window here, and you say hello in chat to get detected. After that, you send your in-game ID. It gets a bit of time to process on our end. But yeah, this is how we select the winners. As per tradition in these streams, we are going to be waiting until the number of entries is somewhat similar to a half of our viewership currently. So somewhere around 600 with something. Let's see. Please note that it doesn't matter whether you're using like caps lock to write Goose, it should count. But still, one entry is enough for you to be a part of the giveaway, to be selected for the giveaway. Let me get myself the notes that I'm gonna use to write ourselves the winners here. And that's it. All right. A lot of gooses in the chat. A lot of gooses. Guys, Ryan, it's either you're trying to call to them or you're trying to write Goose. I'm not sure whether guys is the keyword or it's like guys, please do not like send so many messages here. You're a goose. What do you mean I'm a goose? I'm not a goose. I'm not a goose in disguise. That's ludicrous. That can't be happening. Let's go, guys. Goose in. Send in the goose. A lot of goose. Beetle goose. Do not say that name 3 times, or we're gonna have ourselves some trouble here. No one wants a mad, slightly infernal goose running around the apartment. Honk Knights. What a silly goose. Thanks for the gift. My pleasure. My pleasure. Silly goose. Jeff Herb says, Goose doesn't give a flock, but he does give a honk, if you're lucky. Not sure what that means, but sounds very good. First time for a giveaway. Excited. Very happy to have you here, Holly. Maybe the luck is on your side and you'll be one of the 10 winners here. Is my Goose gonna be max level? We're giving away an absolute star Goose, so you don't need to bother collecting soul stones for the guy. The leveling up process is on you. It's just that the absolute star is already gonna be on him. It's enough soul stones for you to get the absolute star Goose and concentrate on other things in the seasonal shop, in the adventure shop for you to, maybe you want to get some upgrades for him, maybe you want some general items for your other heroes, so all that. Almost 600 entries here. Duck, duck, goose. Oh yeah. Absolute goose. Sam, can you try and explain secret quests, please? Yeah, Ben Summers. Secret quests, if you mean secret missions are what we colloquially call the missions set up with additional rewards. So the campaign game mode in Hero Wars Alliance has a lot of missions. Sometimes we, on our official community pages, say that this mission is a secret mission for the day. So this day, if you complete the specified mission, you're gonna get an additional reward sent to your in-game mail. These kind of rewards are usually available in different kind of posts on my live streams as well. So these are the secret missions in a nutshell. So this is what I mean when I mean secret missions. So for this stream, the secret mission is Chapter 2, Mission 12, Nameless Road. Completing that will give you an in-game ladder with additional resources. Holding my goose tight. You guys are... You cannot be fixed. This stream just proved to me that something mad is going on in the chat. But I love you guys still. Despite your goosiness, we still can be friends. And let's start being friends by rolling our first winner. Because we already have 600 and almost 65 entries. Let's roll. We give a minute and a half for our winner to respond. Stephen Moss, congratulations on being the first winner tonight. Please say hello in chat to get detected. Oh man, Grey Diamond is biting. It's trying to bite you guys in the chat. Guys, if you want to participate in the giveaway, you put exclamation mark Goose. If you write Goose exclamation mark, that's just a good all-around cheer for the guy. Some congratulatory... Man, I can't speak today. The Goose is on my mind. Some good words of encouragement for the guy to enter Dominion. Stephen Moss, our first winner. Are you here, Stephen? Are you here? Can we get a hello? Did you grab my goose? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, guys. Steven, we got 20 more seconds for you to respond. If not, then I'm gonna be re-rolling and searching for another winner. Sam, you got goosed. Touche, guys. I wasn't expecting to get Goose tonight, but sometimes these things happen. Unfortunately, Stephen Moss seems not to be responding, so I'm gonna reroll. Jim Mateusi. I'm very sorry for the mispronunciations. It's an evening of very tough to pronounce names. I always mistake a Goose for Gus. I mistake the name of Shin Mao. I can be mispronouncing this name as well. But Jim, if you are in chat, please say hello. Hello, we got him. Jim, hello. Congratulations on winning, on being the first winner of the raffle with an absolute star Goose. Please send in your in-game ID that we will use to send you the guy once the season hits. That doesn't look like an ID. Please. No, I think our IDs still contain only numbers. This is just a Goose effect. Matuzi. It's the way to pronunciation. For the pronunciation. Oh, thank you so much. Matuzi. Let's get ourselves an ID from Jim and give the Goose away. Yes. Let's wait for the in-game ID. We got the pronunciation out of the way. This is a learning process with Sam. Sam is here to learn the way of pronouncing names here. Sam did not get through elementary school, unfortunately. Choking the Goose a bit too much. Let's wait for an ID. We detected Jim. I see there's a fake Stephen Moss. Someone tried to cosplay Stephen Moss by making their profile like Stephen with an A. Shame on you guys. Do not try to steal the gifts of the do not try to rob the deserving winners of their Goose. Jim, please send your ID. Thank you so much. Jim, congratulations. This gift will be awaiting on your in-game mail this Monday, 9th of June. Let's get to the next winner. Lucy. Pretty straightforward. No last names here. Lucy, if you're here, please say hello. Steven fake. Yeah, a fake Steven. Hello, Lucy. Looking at the chat. We'll be expecting an in-game ID from you. I congratulate you on being the second winner of our raffle for tonight. Lucy Wanagoosey. You are on fire, people. This is an insane stream. If someone is gonna be reading it's gonna be reading the messages out of context, like cutting away the live stream, this is just gonna be a nightmarish feud of Goose lovers. Lucy says thank you. Very happy to be here. Very happy to give away the Goose. Very happy to send it your way once your in-game ID hits the screen. And I'm gonna copy it and save it in one of my text files that I keep handy for giveaways like this. Sometimes it takes a bit of a time if the ID was sent to be processed by the Nightbot, but these things happen. We can wait a bit. What's important is that we detected the winner, because sometimes, you know, it's very sad to see the timer just count on and on and on, and no messages appearing. But here, we got a hold of Lucy, so we're gonna be waiting for the ID. Someone puts exclamation mark, love you. I'm not sure who this is referring to, but if it's addressed to me, I'll be happy to take the compliment. Will Jet be reworked to work with Goose? I haven't heard any updates on like Jet reworks, but that's a pretty good idea because he does involve a couple of crit hit chance effects in his kit. Lucy, if you're having trouble sending the in-game ID, you can try combining it with a message of some sort. Maybe like saying hello and then putting the ID in. Oh, there it is. The bot is goosing me. That can happen. I do believe that because our bot is a bit unpredictable. But thank you for the ID. It got processed. I put it down into my file. Be expecting a goose on your doorstep on Monday. Reroll Goku Ultra Instinto. I think it's something Dragon Ball related. I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan. Actually, guys, I'm not even. Last stream. Oh, hello Goku. We got a Goku here very quickly. Hello Goku. I'll be expecting an in-game ID. Goku, do not let me down. So I'm gonna tell a story while Goku shares the ID. Last stream, I've almost died of shame after finishing the stream because I've mistook a couple of characters from Lord of the Rings. I was expecting Lord of the Rings fans to destroy me after the previous live stream, but hopefully you did not go to the recording of our previous live stream and started looking for my mistake to, burn me at the stake. Hopefully that's not gonna happen. Goku says, muchas gracias. Very happy to give away the goose, Goku. We'll be expecting the in-game ID. Over 9,000. Yeah, that's from Dragon Ball as well. I'm a beginner at this game, so which heroes should I focus on to level up? I think starting heroes are Way of Honor heroes mostly. It's Galahad, maybe with the exception of Aurora. There's the ID from Goku. Thank you, Goku. I'm putting it down. Expect your prize on Monday. Let's get to another winner, and I'm gonna finish my tip for the starting heroes. Wait, is this real? We had Steven Moss. This is Stefan Moss. Am I going insane? It was Steven, right? This is Stefan Moss. I do have a rule selected in the Nightbot to not select duplicate winners. So this is another guy. And Grey Diamond says he's banned. Sam, that's a fake one. Okay, Grey Diamond is saying that's fake. Well, if this person was impersonating Steven Moss, shame on you. We're gonna re-roll because Grey Diamond says they're banned. And that's stated in the rules of the giveaway, guys. It's available in the description of the video, of the live stream, actually. Sino is gonna be our fourth winner. Do not impersonate winners. Do not try to claim the gift for yourself. This is not gonna work. If you do not appear in the window system, we can expect that the profile is probably fake because Nightbot selects the right one. Hello, Sino's here. Let's get an ID from Sino. Yeah. And in terms of beginner heroes, try upgrading Way of Honor heroes, especially considering that you will be able to get yourself a Goose during the season. He'll be a good way to enhance your roster, but if you are experiencing like tough challenges in campaign, try to upgrade them or search for some official community guides on how to build your heroes, or maybe content created by our community, lovely community, YouTubers and all that, people hosting websites. Join the official Discord. You're gonna get yourself a lot of good info if you're just beginning. Sino, got your ID. Congratulations on getting the Goose. Our fifth winner is Rena Cruz Horton. I saw Sino saying thanks and putting the Goose emote. Very happy to give away the Goose. Rena, say hello. Oh, hello. I was reading the chat. I was seeing some weird like emojis of angry emojis. Maybe people are sad that they're not winning. Guys, luck will be on everyone's side, one way or another. I will press reroll winner after Rena sends us an ID, and maybe your name is gonna pop up. I don't know. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in the win, and it's gonna count. I assure you. There's something in this world that adjusts our luck chances based on how we believe in our win. So no, don't be negative. That we got an ID. Don't be negative, and maybe a surprise is going to be awaiting you on your doorstep. Like a surprise that's going to be received by Rena on Monday. An absolute star, Goose. Thank you, Rena. Let's get to the next winner, our 6th winner, JD. JD, please say hello. Believe but not win. Can happen, can happen. Will be unfortunate, but can happen. Exclamation mark, believe. Honk for the process. I cannot honk, people. I do not know how to produce a honking noise with my mouth. JD, glad to see you here. Please send in your in-game ID so that I will put you into the list. I need a free goose. Tobias, I feel you. I feel you. Maybe we still have a couple of gooses to give away. Maybe you will get one. The gooses are in the chat. The geese, sorry. I don't have luck, Fabio, I assure you. Maybe you have. Maybe your name is gonna appear somewhere down the line here. Who knows? Honk honk. I am here. Hello, JD. Gonna be expecting an in-game ID. We already recorded you in the system, so we got you through the Nightbot interface. The only thing we need is the in-game ID. I hope my goose isn't cooked, says Dwayne. Please, if you're eating geese, do not do it in front of Goose. He's gonna be disappointed. That's for sure. JD, please send the ID. Rhymes, actually. You're not the only one who are trying to make puns and rhymes here tonight, guys. I also can do some rhymes, as you can see. I am here. JD, please put the in-game ID of your character in Hero Wars Alliance into the messages, and I'll copy it to my list and send the Absolute Star Goose on Monday to that exact ID. Oh, there it is. Thank you, JD. Got the ID. I'm continuing the rhymes. Let's re-roll. Milos Mirkovic. I suppose either Mirkovic or Mirkovic. Mispronouncing it probably again. Milos or Milos actually. Ooh, these Cyrillic, a bit of a Cyrillic letters are tricky. Hello, hello. Very glad to see you here. Very glad to have another winner. The 7th winner of the raffle. Detected you pretty quickly. 14 seconds on the clock. Not a record. We had some people, storming the Nightbot interface on the 0-second mark, but 14 seconds is pretty good. Is a pretty good one as well. ID. We got the ID. Thank you so much. Boom. Only 3 winners left. Let's get to it. Andy Broadbent. Andy Broadbent, if you're here in the chat, please say hello and get detected. No, thank you, says our previous winner. Very happy to give away some prizes here. Congratulations once again. Andy's here. Hello, Andy. Now, the only thing left is to provide an ID. And we're gonna use that to send the prize your way. I'm actually seeing the thing, and I'm getting caught away tonight. Half of my body gets caught by the camera. I've got a bit of a new setup here in terms of like the lighting rig, but I think for the next streams I should adjust it a bit because has some cutaway cutaway traits to it. Need a bit more screen space. Andy, please send your ID our way. I swear there are people that win multiple streams in a row. Ooh, I've actually not compared the IDs that we had of our previous winners. Maybe there are some cases where a couple of people were winning, but I assure you, this thing, Nightbot, is completely random. It just abides by the number of entries that we have and by the rules that are set up. And the rules are pretty simple. No duplicates, and everyone gets the same chance to win. And that's about it. It's just a random selection from the entry folder. There it is. The ID from Andy. Let's get that. And our 9th winner. Thank you, Andy. Oh no, we had Lucy winning. This is Lucia. Or Lucia. This is a weird stream. We had a Stephen Moss win, then someone impersonating Stephen Moss using name Stephen Moss. And then Stephen Moss wins. We had Lucy win. Now Lucia wins. Or Lucia. Something's happening. Grey Diamond says, I don't have Lucia in chat. So isn't taggable, right? Let's give the countdown another fake, maybe. Not sure. Maybe. But let's give the rest of the timer here. It's not a lot left. Maybe, you know, someone is away from the keyboard. I'll give a fair chance here. Cannot suspect another impersonator. But still, 30 seconds. Odds of winning, 0. Not quite. If it was 0, we wouldn't have given away so many gooses tonight. Bot-tacular. That's Grey Diamond. I think the bot likes European names. I've actually had a streak of like hard to pronounce names because they were using like I think maybe Korean or Chinese previously, a couple of streams ago. Kenny Moreno is our actual winner. We did not get a message from Lucia. Kenny, if you're here, say hello. We'll be happy to have you on stream, and give away the goose. Give away the goose. Chances winning is 1%. Cannot be sure of that. I need to run some mathematical calculations. But still, there are a lot of viewers, a lot of participants, so the chances are, you know, happy to have you on Scream. What do you mean, Grey Diamond? Who's that? Who's featured on Scream? Do you mean the horror franchise or what? Hello, Kenny, glad to see you. This is now the simple case of checking for ID, getting that ID into our notepad, and then giving it all away, giving the gooses away on Monday. It's tough. I'll be having people probably saying, "Yo, Sam was mispronouncing the, you know, plural of goose the entire stream." But the thing is, when I say gooses, I mean the hero. When I say geese, I mean the familiars, the followers. Show the goose some love and hit the like button. Yeah, if you're watching this, let's it's instead of choking the goose, get a bit proactive. Let's choke the like button. Thank you, Kenny. Got your ID. Actually, I know the trick. I know a thing on YouTube. It's for someone watching in the recording. Alejandro Jaramillo is our 10th winner and last winner of the raffle. And in terms of like, when you say press the like button and you are watching a video, it's gonna highlight the like button. It's very funny looking. So everyone watching this in the recording, you'll probably see that effect when I say press the like button. It's gonna like turn it into a subliminal message of sort. Well, Alejandro, say hello. This is cracking egg me up. It's egg-citing, says Dwayne Lewis. Good puns. Good puns coming in the chat. Alejandro, please say hello. Hello, Sam. Hello, Alejandro. Very happy to see you. See the excitement in your exclamation marks. Let's get that ID. The hard part is over. We got you. We got you detected. Now it's time for the ID, and that's about it. This is my second stream, says Wall. Glad to see you here while on stream once again. We're gonna have a couple of more in the future. Alejandro, thank you for the ID. You know, guys, I'm having a goose-tastic time with this giveaway. I'm gonna give one goose on the house. 11th winner. Yes, just like that. Let's get an 11th winner. A final one for the road. Marcel Rousseau. Marcel, you are the unique on the house goose winner. One exceptional winner. Marcel, say hello if you're there. Hello! The 11th winner is here. Congratulations. You get the chance to be the last unique winner here in the raffle. We got the messages detected easily. Got them pretty quick. 16 seconds on the clock. Marcel Rousseau, it's like a French name, says someone. Yeah, I suppose it's like the French pronunciation. Let's get an ID from Marcel, add it to the list, and we will wrap this thing up. Had a fantastic, goose-tastic time. We got the ID. Marcel, thank you so much. So, I hope everyone had a, pretty good time with the geese, with the arena updates. A bit heavy on the arena updates. Oh no, the viewer numbers are dropping, but hey, we are concluding the program, so it's expected. I was very happy to see you all here. Guys, do not forget, how was the stream? Yeah, please rate the honkiness of the stream on the based on the Grey Diamonds chart here. Give it a honk, give it 2 honks, or 3 honks maybe. So yeah, and hope you'll have a honktastic day ahead of you. If it's night, have a honktastic sleep. And don't forget to check out Chapter 2, Mission 12, Nameless Road, if you didn't already, a secret mission with a couple of boxes. And that's about it. Let's wrap up this show. Let's discover the mystery of the cracked golden egg. And see you all, guys, in the new season. See you all trying out the goose for yourself on Monday, 9th of June. Was happy to be here. Was happy to see you here. Good night, good day, and all the best wishes. I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Boom.